Let's start with the question, okay? In my book, I write the world is as you dream it, okay? Could you tell me something about? Could you tell me why the world is as you dream it? This is one of my discovery. It's a sort of compression of time, like like the motto. The motto of the European School of Economics is visibilia ex invisibilibus. Probably you never noticed. Visibilia ex invisibilibus. Compression of time. The time shrinks. We become owners of time and not anymore slaves of time. Then could you, someone of you, can tell me what does that mean? The world is as you dream it. The world is as you dream it.
You want us to give you our own opinion about that, or to give you what you talked about in your book?
No, what your opinion?
The world as you dream it.
Yeah, what do you think about? If I tell you the world is as you dream it, you could disagree with me. Okay, you could say the world is a separate reality and it is independent from what you dream or what you desire or whatever. No? You can tell me why. This is my realization, my discovery. The world is as you dream it.
I mean, you decide of what happens to you in a way. I think that things that doesn't happen because of luck. You create the luck, you create your chance. By creating your chance, you choose how the world is going to be around you. Of course, we don't all have the same opportunities and the same chance and the same chance. But I do think that if you really work hard, you can make anything to happen. But you need to put everything on your side for it to happen. And so the world as you dream it is that the only thing that could stop you of dreaming is sleeping, in a way.
Good.
It's a bit controversial because normally you dream while you sleep.
Are you a dreamer?
Or
are you a sleeper?
I'm a dreamer, but I more think about making reality the dreams and stop dreaming it. It's good to have dreams, but you have to make them happen.
Yeah, it's to make it happen, it means time.
Of course.
And time is false. Time, whatever is in time, whatever is ruled by time is false. This is my opinion, of course. Then we have to understand what time is. Time, from my point of view, is just a device that we forgot how to use it. And it is just an instrument, a tool that you can place on the invisibility, on the invisible part of yourself, which is your inner being, to see what is going on within yourself. Because we forgot, we totally forgot, what is our very nature. And we are just walking in a world that we call reality, obeying a description of the world, but not the world itself or reality itself. We are just having a description of the world. that description is a lie. Then we are living all our life in a sort of lies. Just believing that outside ourselves that world is real. And if you remain in this description of the reality, you will be disappointed, and you will accept failure as something natural. Then the world is as you dream it. It's because you are the creator, dreamer, and doer. You yourself. Be careful, don't hide in the crowd. You yourself are the very builder and creator of whatever you see and touch. Now, if you realize this, you will see that things outside yourself will really change. If you do not realize this, you will be just like an insect in a world of insects who are trying to survive. I really believe, and I can say without presumption, that I am an example of, I am the realization of this, let's say, thought, of this vision. You can be successful only if you understand that the world outside is not a separate reality, that the world outside is telling you all the truth about you, but you will not accept it. You don't like it. Then you just try to blame the others for all your misfortunes. You complain. You self-justify. And find excuses to justify your failures, your disappointments. This is my discovery. Of course, I will never impose you to think as I think, but just to let's open a window. And someone came and told us, you are the creator, doer. Or whatever you see and touch. The world is just reflecting what you are. Then your inner being is creating the world as you see and touch outside yourself. If you are able to intervene on yourself, then you can change the outer events, circumstances, and experiences. But if you are not able, if you do not understand that the world is just a shadow that you project, a pale shadow of your inner being, you will remain for all your life in a sort of prison, self-created prison. Nobody is creating prison for you. A self-created prison that will move you and manipulate you. And you believe that you are choosing, you are deciding, and but you are just a puppet in the hands of mechanicalness, in the hands of some chances, as you call. Yeah? Then I don't believe that you have to wait for chances or for the opportunity. You create the world, then you cannot be in a sort of victim of chances. Chances do not exist. You are the one who can create your destiny. And you are the one who creates your history. Then history and destiny are one and the same. Vision and reality are one and the same. Inner states, outer events are one and the same. There is no gap. Action and contemplation are one and the same. Financial power and love are one and the same. There is no distance. Financial power and love are one and the same thing. Why do I say so? Love in Latin language is amore. Amor. So, anybody here Latin? You are Latin?
Spanish.
Do you know the Spanish? Spanish? Yes, Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Are you Spanish?
Yeah.
Then how do you say love?
Amor.
Amore. That's good. But you do not know that amore means absence of mors, morte. How do you call morte?
Muerte.
Death.
Death is
Death.
muerte.
Muerte.
Yeah.
Absence of muerte. Amors. Amore means absence of death. Then I love you. It means we are in absence of death. Then if you are in absence of death, there is no way that you cannot be rich, successful, and winner of all the battles you will find on your way, on your path.
Yeah. What do you mean by absence of death?
Absence of death, this is a good question. Absence of death, it means that to die lesser and lesser and lesser within yourself. Okay. That means to get rid of fears, doubts, anxieties, frustrations. And this is the way to die less and lesser and lesser. When you stop dying, then you will see that physical immortality will appear like is appearing right now, AI on the scene. Then to die less, it means to die less within yourself. Okay. And to die less, it's impossible because we are all attracted by the world outside ourselves. We are identified with the world outside. Then we cannot liberate, we cannot be free. We are victims of a world that we ourselves have created. You yourself have created the world outside yourself, and you become a victim of your own projection. Think how stupid it is. And all humanity is a victim. They are victims of their own projections. Then you project a disaster, because if you are in doubt or in fear within yourself, you will meet something that you will not like in the outer world, because it's going to materialize that fear in time. Mm-hmm. But the time is just a paint, it's just a vernice, a coat that we put on the invisibility to see what we do not want to see and touch. To die less, lesser. This is the secret, but it's very difficult, very, very difficult. Yeah. because we are all children of time. Time, controls us and gives us a job, gives us a wife, gives us a husband, gives us children, gives us a car. That time is our boss. Time is our boss. Time has to be used and not be used by. Yes, tell me.
You were talking about, now you're talking about time. At the beginning you talked about compressing time.
Compressing time.
What do you mean by compacting or compressing time?
Compressing time means that time get closer and closer to yourself. You get closer and closer to yourself.
Closer or closer?
Closer.
Grosser.
Closer.
Closer. Okay, sorry.
Closer to yourself. You come to the instant. You live the instant and not anymore in time. The more you live in this very moment, the more the time will be compressed. This is good. This is the way how you can use time, control time, and not to be used by time. Then you see, visibile ex invisibilibus means that everything that you see and touch is coming from invisibility, which is your inner being, that we neglected, we forgotten, and we do not know what it means to dream. We know just desire. We know how to desire, but desiring is not dreaming. Can you understand? Can you get it? Okay. Desire is not dreaming. Oh, I like to have that house, that villa, that success. But that is just desire. Dreaming happens right now, in this very moment. Whatever you are in this very moment, the house that you are living in, the car that you are driving, the family that you got, is just a reflection of this very moment. Then you cannot change things in time, because time is false. Time is something that you invented just to see and touch what you do not want to see and touch. But you identified with time, and you forgot that it was an instrument to see yourself, what was going on within yourself. Now you do not know what is going on, because you are always identified with the external, which is time. The world is time. You have to go back to yourself and understand that you are the very creator and dreamer and doer of whatever is happening out there. And whatever is happening out there has to have your inner consent, your inner approval to happen. Because you are God, a forgetful God, a God who forgot, but you are a God. Also, if you create disasters, you are a God. You are a forgetful God. Can you understand forgetful gods? You forgot what you really are. And then you just mingle and mix in the crowd, becoming an insect, a pygmy that tried to survive in this crowd. People is happy to be in the crowd and to be like the crowd and to follow a crowd. And I rebelled to this concept. I didn't want to be the crowd. And I am a revolutionary, and I wish for all of you to be a revolutionary. At any age, So I am not just talking to young generations. When you understand that you are in a prison, self-created prison. Nobody created that prison for you. No one, not the government, not even some ugly guy or bad guy outside yourself or a competitor or whatever. No. You create that slavery for yourself, that imprisonment for yourself. Then this is interesting to understand. Whatever is happening out there has to have your inner approval to happen. Otherwise, it cannot happen. Then your fears are going to materialize in the outer world, and you believe that it's coming from outside, and you blame the others. You blame the government, you blame your family, you blame everything and everybody for your own misfortunes. And it is not so. You are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator of your own past, history. In this very moment, you are creating your past and your future. Because this very moment is infinite.